work this hard, you don't know how long I've been waiting.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, you.
That's not true.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay, in my defense, all kids like to shoot.
No, your coach had convinced you that you would need to do defensive drill. You said defense was for nerds.
Okay, never said those words.
Okay.
And
Here we go, Graham. This is game one of this series between these two squads.
I can't wait, BA. It should be very interesting. These teams might not want to show their whole hand in game one. Keep some surprises up their sleeves.
And everyone remembers when MP declared that he wanted to win Defensive Player of the Year. We've been keeping an eye on his progress.
And I'm not sure he's done quite enough to put himself in that kind of stratosphere. But knowing the kind of competitor he is, I expect him to finish with a bang to at least give the voters something to think about.
And the starting lineup for Miami. At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. And it's Jovic in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Hunter. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Up top, Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
MP, the pass to Adebayo. From deep, MP on target from range. MP's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
Now, BA, it's actually Idris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
MP with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Back to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. 4-3. MP no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc to the middle. Here's Mobley. The kick to Hunter. This one for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Inside, MP. And the bucket is good. Give him 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Hunter. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Outside Hunter. Mitchell up top. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Miami's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He ended up with 41 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And quickness to the ball. Wiggins has elite traits, and you saw them in that sequence.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Russell Westbrook comes in for Garland. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Jovic. Jaquez comes in for Adebayo. Larson's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero.
To talk about a catch radius, I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions. And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Strus after the basket by Miami. Wing shot on the way. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 12 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And the basket by MP.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Double team on Mobley. Allen outside. Mobley outside. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Now here's Westbrook. Cleveland needs to get off a shot from deep. Mobley unable to get that one. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy. Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Smith. Evan Mobley comes in for Clark. And Darius Garland subbed in for Mitchell. Miami also changing it up. Tyler Heroes checked in for Fontecchio. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Darius Garland is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Mobley gets it to go.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
And stolen by Mobley. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Jaquez. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside Strus. And Cleveland another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Heat trail by 3. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Heat making their last shot.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's Jaquez on the wing. From deep, MP. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Out to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got 6 here in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley on a screen. Outside Strus for 3, Westbrook. And it's Miami with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched to win against San Antonio in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the team.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the 3rd longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Hunter comes in for Strus, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Westbrook. Count the basket. MP's got 27.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Right side Hunter. And Finished off by Hunter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Garland against MP. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 5 points.
When you talk about players with great ball skills, Garland comes up early in the discussion.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Outside Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. The 15-footer. Mitchell's shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising from the dead and with a moment. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Tyler Hero is out there with MP, and it's Jovic in at the center position. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim and making the game just look easy. Allen is a fantastic alley-oop target given his length and timing.
Here's MP. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers leading. From deep, Mitchell. Good! Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Fires the 3, and there's Hero. That's good. On the assist by Adebayo. Hero's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Mitchell finds Hunter. Now Garland, covered by MP. Hunter the screen. There's the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
MP no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe, guys.
Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Cleveland, they're in the same slot, number 4.
When I look at the Heat, they're showing who they are right now, and that's consistent. Can beat anyone on any given night. Now, the question is, do they have another gear? And I think that's yet to be determined. And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. You look at MP. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
A different look for Cleveland. Struce, he's checked in for Hunter, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Darius Garland. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Larson comes in for Wiggins. Now here's Westbrook. Hasn't got one to fall yet. From deep, Struce. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Adebayo passes to Hero. And here's MP from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Max Struce. Taking
The first one falls. A different look for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Jared Allen, and Clark is subbed in for Mobley. And Miami with a change here too. Fontecchio's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And now a quick check of the leaderboard. There are certain point guards in this league who play big. Here are the best rebounders among them since the All-Star break. In the 3rd spot, Russell Westbrook.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work too. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
1 minute left in the 3rd. Here's MP. And again, no good by Miami. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Mitchell on the take. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
MP outside. And again, no good by Miami. For Cleveland, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this 3rd quarter. And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
Now here's MP, and he's got 41 now.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Westbrook, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. No good that time. And so it's Cleveland. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just...
It's the final quarter. Let me hear you get loud.
Getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Smith. Evan Mobley comes in for Clark. Hunter's checked in for Struce. And Darius Garland subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Jaquez. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Fontecchio. Tyler Hero's checked in for Rozier. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Spins. Garland. Oh, what a spin and score!
And what a night for Garland. He does this every once in a while. It just explodes.
MP! Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Cleveland leading by 9. Garland! Rebounded by Adebayo.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. and he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Garland fires! Oh, no good again that time. Oh, no good on the layup. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Mitchell, no stopping him from 16 feet out.
Nice, confident stroke from Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
Outside hero. MP outside. Now Wiggins. MP can't get the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
And we talk about how Mitchell does a little of everything. I mean, that was just great hustle.
MP fires. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Hunter. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Off on the layup.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Puts up the tray. Allen rips down the board. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First, second team foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
Outside hero from deep. Oh, it's off. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And both free throws good for Hunter.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Westbrook rips down the board. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
This was a hard game to get a read on. At times, you look dialed in.
It's disappointing, definitely, but...
Ryan, back to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the...
MP, right here. Right here.
I got a lot.
Miss Conway.
You're always talking about the team. Everything being team, team, team. If you don't win...
That's ridiculous. No. Be better.
It's my job to ask questions.
Yeah, but that's a stupid question, and you know it.
Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. MP out there with Mitchell. And it's Jovic in at the center position. Now, here's MP. Took him no time at all on that one.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Pass to Garland. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here's MP for three. No good that time. Cleveland's drawn 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Hunter. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Jovic passes to MP. Cans it from downtown. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The three from Garland. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And here is Garland. Following the three-pointer by MP.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
His three-pointer's off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Mitchell. The tray. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Miami.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
This is big for Westbrook's confidence. When he's connecting from deep, this offense even more dynamic.
Knocks down the three ball.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the
back to Mobley.
2 minutes.
The three ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just picked the worst time to do it.
The three from Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 6.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments. On the court for the Heat, they've got Mitchell, Hero out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP, and it's Adebayo in at the center.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Westbrook with the bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
Clark outside. Pass to Smith. Cavaliers moving the ball around. He was all alone on that one. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
The 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And the Heat lead by 2.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
The wide open look here for Garland. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Garland. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with 58 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Jalen Smith. The Heat trail by 3. Top of the key, Hero over Westbrook. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And here's Garland for 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hero kicks to MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from 3-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Outside Westbrook, down low. And that one's good by Clark.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner. Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Clark outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Garland, inside. The 3. Westbrook can't get it to go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat. They're up by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your Pocket Arena.
Hey everybody, we've seen plenty of action in that first half to chat about. But first, we're taking a look at the power rankings during this.
Well, right now for the Heat, they're pretty entrenched in their power ranking spot. Hard to see much movement from them this late in this year.
And that's not a problem for them. They have a great roster and all the tools they need to make a lot of noise in this postseason.
Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard is Winston Garland. Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 17 points for Darius Garland.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Let's see the stat sheet here for Russell Westbrook. The Cavaliers leading. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Now, MP. 32 points in the game. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. 3rd is Jared Allen.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. The past month has been surreal. and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
The Heat trail by 8. Here's MP. He's got 32. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Cavaliers. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Take a look at the Heat. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And checking out Cleveland, they're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And right now for Miami,
they're in a good spot as the season winds down. Probably starting to think playoff strategy at this point. Just have to keep themselves above that play-in line.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Adebayo. Following the missed shot by Davion Mitchell.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 22. Over MP. Garland, no good. The Heat trail by 6. And here's MP for 3. That shot off the mark. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's his catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, well, he'll make you pay.
Wiggins dishes to MP. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Cleveland. Big stretch here going 10-2. Garland finds Allen. Westbrook, he scores his 5th field goal. He's taking 9 shots to get those 5.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take his chance. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age, and so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. On the court for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is up there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's... And another one falls.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat.
When Westbrook is facilitating the offense, that's when he is the most valuable contributor.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell. It's Strus on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Westbrook, no good.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. A 3 from MP. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And Mitchell is a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Smith. Evan Mobley comes in for Clark. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Russell Westbrook. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for the Heat. Davion Mitchell comes in for Hero. And he nails the third.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell. MP with the rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Mitchell. Now MP. The 3 goes down.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now MP. Stolen by Allen. Now Hunter. Mitchell. It's Garland. And down goes the 3.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
2 minutes.
Left side, Adebayo. MP. Rebounded by Allen inside.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Buries the deep ball.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
MP drills the answer.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
It's Allen. Mitchell outside. Mitchell with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
Man, when they needed him most, Wiggins steps up and hands them an important bucket.
Outside Mobley. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell flashes his range.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
MP fires. He got it again. Sensational.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
MP, and there's the 3.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
Garland against MP, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
2nd, 14 foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Cleveland ball.
Now Allen. 2 points. That one goes.
Nice Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
MP. The long shot, no good.
Miami foul. MP. 4th, 5th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. MP connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and good to the bonus will be heading to the free throw. The second one is good. Being both at the line, it's a 7-point game. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly show.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 5, down low. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's MP. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Siakam. His last outing, he had 24 points. From downtown, Indiana again missing.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Halliburton against MP. To the inside. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
It's Jaquez on the wing. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Nembhard outside. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by MP.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Jaquez. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Sends it home from three-point land.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Fires for three. And Indiana misses again.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Let's go with a three. Huff pulls it in.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Takes a three. Again, Halliburton missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Miami moving it around. And here's MP from outside. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
I just love the ball move.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam left side. Shot to stop the run. And then Siakam with the jam.
If you do not keep Siakam out of the paint, he'll make you pay.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Jovic. Fontecchio comes in for Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jaquez. And Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero. Here's McConnell following the three-point basket by Miami. To the paint. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Wiggins outside. And here's MP from outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 10.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook position.
McConnell finds Siakam. Back to McConnell. Uses the glass on the layup. McConnell's gotten his second bucket.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Setting the floor for Miami. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Larson in at the small forward position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He dropped 56 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Halliburton. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Pass to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Again, Halliburton missing.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Wiggins finds MP. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 24.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Pacers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Hero. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Siakam draws the double. Pass to McConnell. Clock at 6. Halliburton outside. They need this. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Wiggins. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. And for Indiana, they're shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Got it. McConnell's got 8.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And here are the Heat. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's MP. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And here's Siakam for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
MP getting it done for the Heat. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to...
Taking a look here at Indiana. They're in good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as... And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Miami Heat. Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Drills it from deep. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. It's an 18-point game. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. MP, the pass to Hero. And here's MP from outside. And no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Halliburton misses.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Back to MP. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. MP's got 27.
No hesitation at all there. MP rose up with confidence.
The 3. Halliburton misses.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
MP. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Nembhard, good.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Brian?
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. Miami making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
You know, Siakam didn't start playing hoops until his late teens, so he was raw coming into the league, and now he's one of the most skilled big men in the association.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Nembhard for 3. Rebound Miami. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Miami with a change here too. Fontecchio's checked in for Jaquez. Pass to Neesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And they pick up 2. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Tries it from the block. Here's Huff. Outside Mathurin. There's the triple. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Walker comes in for Siakam. Furphy's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Miami also changing it up. Larson comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero.
Look, McConnell is not the biggest or fastest guy in the league, but he's got tremendous quickness, anticipation, confidence, and toughness. He just knows how to get to the bucket when he drives.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Toppin with a steal. Pass to McConnell. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 12.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That one falls.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Pacers trail by 20. With a foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then it's MP, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Jovic in at the center position. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Hero. Huff can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Jaquez. Back to MP from the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Huff, the pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Launches a 3. The Pacers again can't hit.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Jovic.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Offensive board. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
They were well prepared coming in.
Yet another bucket.
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of and yes, another basket!
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And here's Indiana now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Nembhard against Hero. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance